What is up, my dudes, and that one girl who doesn't want a place or a destination, she just wants to roll. This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this one off, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. New videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Want 15% off a Cardo? Check my link down below. Want to support me on coffee? Check that link down below. Want to know why I'm asking you for money? Check that link down below. Ha! So anyway, today, gotta tell you, I really don't have a destination, a purpose, and anything. I'm just riding. I just want to get out and ride. It's toasty as hell, it's humid as hell. We're not gonna roll through the numbers because, well, that dead horse is just beat to death. I mean, the only thing I really got is, like, man, for you riders out there, have you ever, like, reached out to friends and stuff and you're like, hey, let's go for a ride, and you just get nothing? and before I go into this, I know I've reached out to a lot of you over the week trying to get you to ride this weekend. Pretend I'm Carly Simon and realize that this is probably not about you. And if you feel like it is, yeah, maybe you should get on your bike and ride once in a while. But really, man, I put out like a bunch of different messages over the week actually, and I was like, hey, who wants to go ride here? Who wants to go ride there? I think a lot of my main message was like, hey, who wants to go to Maine and just grab a beer? And I swear I had to go back and actually check my text messages because the lack of response I got, I swear my phone auto-corrected and changed the entire question to, hey, who wants to go out and get a very aggressive rectal exam while also getting a root canal at the same time? Because really, that's what it felt like for response that I got from people. It was, yeah. So I am riding solo. Honestly though, it doesn't really matter because I've said it before, I'll say it again, I enjoy riding by myself as well. It's just as fun. Like, you can go out, you can do stuff. You're not on anyone else's schedule. You don't have to get anyone else to agree with what you want to do. You just get on your bike and ride. So in my whole no plan sort of thing that I got going on, I'm probably just gonna roll on up to Hampton Beach to start with and then follow the coastline and see where it leads me. If it leads me to a cold beer, awesome. If it leads me to an ice cream stand, also not really opposed to that. It's, again, kind of toasty out today. I will say, not to turn this into an infomercial, but yeah, man, when I crack the visor on this, I get really good airflow. Definitely not roasted in here, so that's always a plus. So here's something you have to know if you ever come to New Hampshire and you go out by Hampton Beach. There are two seafood places. They're directly across the street from each other, Brown's and Marky's. And well, you are one or you are the other. And you've got to choose wisely because I'm pretty sure these guys will just come out and start shanking each other in the street if you choose wrong. Man, I tell you, all the years I've lived in New England, I mean, we're talking decades now, aside from my trip down south. I don't think I've ever just ridden up the coastline from like Hampton Beach as far as I've gone at this current moment. And that's always just like a crazy thing to me, and I'm sure like a lot of you have that same thing where it's like, you know, you've lived in a place for so long, and there's so many roads. You probably look down and you're like, oh, I wonder what's down there, or I wonder what's over there, or I wonder what happens if I, you know, keep going here. And you just don't. It's actually kind of fun just to do it, just to ride, just to check it out, especially like, you know, if you're on a bike. This is a great excuse for a ride. Just sitting there going, you know, this is a beach that I've gone to all my life. I've grown up around. Clearly it's on the coastline. What happens if I keep following that coastline? I mean, it's not like you're gonna get dumped into a city or something. I mean, you might at some point, depending on how the roads go, but like for this example, I'm just following the coast. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna end up in like Maine somewhere, which I'm cool with because, well, I still want that beer. But it's just kind of cool. I've had the tunes cranking, get lost in my head, and just kind of enjoying these views that I have not seen before, that are just pretty much in my backyard and have been here all this time, and I just haven't taken the time to enjoy them. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of turned around just kind of while I was roaming. Whatever. Ended up in Portsmouth. Probably gonna swing by Seacoast Harley Davidson real quick, see what's going on, and then I'm gonna head over to Manchester because I've decided to go all basic bitch and get myself a margarita from Margaritas. Not exactly the best place to go, but they make a really good salsa and I really like it, so that's where I'm going to go. Yeah, so, oh yeah, hey, congratulations to you, Manchester, for getting voted the most dangerous city in New Hampshire. Not bad. Good on you, Manch Vegas. You finally won something. And for those of you wondering, most dangerous city in Massachusetts is Holyoke. If you've not heard of Holyoke, there's a reason. No one gives a crap about Holyoke. It's out in like the western, midwestern part of Massachusetts, and you really only see it when you're driving through it to get to Six Flags. And that's about it. So, I mean, Lynn, Methuen, where are you guys? You need to step up because you're slacking in the violence polls and the crime. Whatever.
Because I don't do crazy things like read my email, I didn't realize that it was like MVP celebration weekend at Seacoast Harley. So this place is absolutely packed right now. Feels like I'm at Laconia Bike Week almost. I mean, it is just jam-packed, and yeah, it's pretty banging. So that Harley Nightster is well over 18K out the door. Seriously, Harley, you need to calm down on your prices. It's a Sportster. I don't care if it's liquid cooled. I don't care if it's like 90, 100 horsepower or whatever. 18K, if not more, out the door. That is nuts, dude. Settle down. Wow.
Yeah, so this place is packed right now. So honestly, I mean, I don't check emails and stuff. I did not know that that party was going on. I showed up and I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? They're definitely doing it. They're leaning right into it, and high five to them for that. So I was talking to one of my friends over at Manchester Harley, and she said, well, you know, they got a party going on as well right now. So I figured, hey, this is kind of cool. I can compare the two. So let's see who knows how to party the best. Who's got it most off the hook? Who's like really like going for it? And you know, who isn't? I'll leave it up to you guys. Alright, so before we head over to Manchester Harley, just a few things. Manchester Harley, Seacoast Harley, they're about a half an hour, 40 minutes away from each other, depending on how you drive and which way you go. And I want to go stop by and check on something else real quick before we go to Manchester Harley. So hang with me for a minute. Alright, so I've driven by here before. This is not Honda Powerhouse. This is considered one of the biggest Honda dealerships in Manchester. Well, sorry, in New Hampshire. And as you can see, nothing going on. I mean, in fairness, it's around like 1 o'clock right now. So I mean, I think this is most Goldwing riders' nap time. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Alright, let's get to Manchester Harley and see what they got. Alright, honestly, I couldn't resist. So let's go over to New England's largest Indian dealer, Mom's, and see what they're doing. Because quite honestly, Mom sucks. They can go to hell. I hate motorcycles in Manchester. And they've got a big old round of Bobkiss going on. I just went old school with Bobkiss, but yeah, look at that. Nothing. Just an empty, sad lot. I mean, I've said it before, and I know it's been said a million times before, but yeah, when you're buying a Harley, you're not just buying the Harley, you're buying into a community as well. It's there. It is there and available for you. So yeah, it's pretty crazy to see. Alright, so I have legit no idea what the hell this thing is. I also don't have a front-facing camera right now because for whatever reason my GoPro remote has just decided that it hates life and it's not going to work correctly. But, you know, whatever. that's GoPro living, I guess. Whatever. Piece of crap. Alright, seriously? I didn't really take any video inside. So honestly, they've got more stuff here. They have like axe throwing, they've got a live band going, they got a taco truck. Well, I mean, Seacoast had a food truck as well. They've got a bikini car wash, stuff like that, or bikini bike wash. What they're lacking is people. Like there's no one there. It's a ghost town. I mean, honestly, I expected maybe a few less people because I mean they're not as close to the beach, and again, Manchester is the most dangerous city in New Hampshire. But whew, that was gutted. And I mean, in all fairness, they were still doing way more than Mom's was or Nault's Honda Powerhouse. So there's that. Manchester, you won yourself a consolation prize, I guess. But wow, yeah, Seacoast blew you out of the water today, guys. You got to get on your game. I don't know if you need to advertise more or what, but you got to get on your game there, guys. Woo! That was rough. So nonetheless, I got bored and hanging out in Manchester, so surprise, my drinking preferences have changed again. I will not be going to margaritas in Manchester to get a basic bitch margarita. Now I think I'm gonna stop at 603 and get myself an apple lager. Maybe? I don't know. I am changing my mind way too much. There are no plans going on here. All right, let's see where I decide as I ride. All right, it's finally been settled. Getting a cold beer at 603 Brewery over in Derry, New Hampshire. So yeah, I mean, I've had 10 different locations that I was gonna go to today. Everything changed. Whatever. It's part of life. It's how we roll. Whatever. Yeah, so 603, I think I mentioned it before, they have an apple lager that I really like, and quite honestly, just about anything apple, I'm all in on it. So works out perfect for me. So let's go do that.